Hello. Yeah.
The realities of being a young parent. The purpose of this speech is to help young women and teens to understand what to expect if they're expecting. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says that over 209,000 teens get pregnant in the United States. 5.3% of 15 to 19-year-olds become pregnant in the United States. 89% of these are out of wedlock. 1 in 6 of these women are on their second kid by the time they're 19. 12.6% of teens in Minnesota are reported as pregnant. 20.3% in North Dakota. Being a young mother is hard, but your life won't be over. As long as you have a good support system. Education is very important so you can get a good job, so you can support the kids. Make sure that you stay strong, positive, and determined. I found out that I was pregnant in May of 2006, and then again in July of 2007. I always wanted to be a mom, just maybe not that soon. But I didn't give up. I worked really hard. By 18 years old, I had 2 kids. It was hard, but I worked hard and grew up very quickly. It's like your brain kicks into high gear and you don't think like a child anymore. When I found out, my biggest fear was telling my mother, so needless to say, I told everyone else before she found out. She found out from one of my best friend's little sisters at the time, and she was more mad about how she found out than the actual situation itself. She was mad, but she got over it and forgave me. My advice on telling your parents is to just rip it off like a Band-Aid. They will forgive you, but make sure that you tell them before somebody else can. Preparing for the baby. This task is mentally exhausting. Your first baby, you don't know what the birth will be like, just that it's going to hurt. Let me tell you, it will hurt, you will live, and you will move on. Things you will need, this list will be endless. Car seats, diapers, cribs, clothes, blankets, etc. You are going to need daycare, and you will basically give your whole paycheck to daycare for the first couple of years. Your social life will stay intact while you're pregnant. People will be supportive. They'll throw you baby showers after you give birth. You may lose a couple friends here and there because they're going to want to do things that you can't anymore. Things that you'll need a sitter for, and you're probably not going to be able to find one a lot. Your life is not over. Just make sure you prepare yourself, use your support system, and be ready when the baby comes home. My life wasn't over, and yours won't be either.